of mine.
Your patient? You mean here at the drugstore?
No, of course not. Before that, when I used to work for Tai Yong Medical, big tech corporation.
I know, you don't need to tell me. It's still around.
Enough to know I don't like where this is going.
I headed a project, the cutting edge of neural science and cellular memory replacement. We dealt with people suffering from severe social disorders. We were making people better.
Probably should have
by
saved the
making them
game.
Better people.
Inquire. Yeah, how'd you do that?
How exactly did you make people better?
We found a way to isolate specific character traits. The idea was to use neural implants with imprints of desirable traits from select individuals and insert them into others who were, how should I say, less gifted. Take a man like yourself, for example. Could have given you a sense of humor.
I'm funny enough as it is. Now how about you tell me what went wrong? Something obviously did.
We were trying to help people. Imagine
Okay,
what it
trying
would
doesn't
be
mean you
if we
were helping
succeeded.
people. What did you do?
Anxiety, gone. Apathy, gone. Depression, gone.
Diversity gone, spontaneity gone, individuality gone. But you probably left that part out of your sales pitch.
Daria is responsible for what Daria does. The only reason Tai Young forced me to get involved is because so much is at stake for them. Big brand name to protect. I've met their lawyers, men whose briefcases are filled with broken teeth. You must understand.
Appeal, blackmail, appeal.
I'm trying to save Daria. If any part of you cares about what happens to her, now is the time to tell me. What do I need to know to help her?
Daria is beyond help. You're wasting your time.
That's for me to decide. Now tell me about this procedure. And you can quit stalling, because I'm not going anywhere until I get the answers I need.
My job was to address people's deficiencies by integrating donor personality packages. That meant we needed lots of confident volunteers to donate time to our project. As you can imagine, people weren't exactly lining up to have a scrape inside their heads. So Tai Young had to diversify.
Once again, not sure I like where this is going.
Tai Young Medical cut a deal with various penitentiaries. Prisoners who took part in our programs, they got granted little perks, bigger cells, running water. The prisons, they benefited from facility upgrades. It was a win-win.
You implanted the personality traits of prisoners into the mentally unstable? Smart. Let me take a wild guess. Daria's donor was Marek Svobotka, better known as the Harvester.
Okay, that makes some sense.
Donor number 698843. All I saw, all I was given, was a series of test scores that showed a perfect match. Everything she was missing, he had. Nothing else mattered at the time.
Frighten. Moralize. Yeah, let's try and moralize it.
An innocent woman's been turned into a vicious killer, in large part because of a procedure you carried out. I'd say that matters.
Daria wasn't turned into anything. She willingly participated in a procedure. Now she is willingly killing people. You may choose to see a causal relationship between those two things, but let me assure you, it's more complicated.
How complicated?
Save it for the lawyers. What I need to know is how to stop her.
All right. Look, we obviously want the same thing here. Daria has a neural chip installed just above the hairline. She won't let you get anywhere near it. So if you're serious about putting an end to this, you'll have to, you know.
What, kill her?
That would be my preference, yes. Or I suppose you could just incapacitate her, but then you run the risk of having her wake up. Not a risk I would take.
Well, I'm not here to do it in the way you want me to.
There must be another way. Something that doesn't involve attacking her.
I wish I could help you.
Well, you hesitated, so that means
Unless
there's
you're
got to be a way to do
willing
it.
meet violence with violence. Daria's not a victim. Chip or no chip, she is behind this, and she will try to attack you no matter what you do.
I don't think Daria's as responsible as you make her out to be. Taking her out and removing the chip is great for you. Gets rid of any evidence that might link her actions to your bungled experiment. But there's no way it's my only option. And there's no way Tai Young...
Yeah, there's no way they didn't develop like a backdoor shutdown program, right?
Fail-safe. I know you're holding something back.
Like what?
A weakness, an override. Something that allows me to talk to her without the influence of whatever it is you installed.
Well, there is an override phrase.
There you go. Why'd you have to hide that from
He
me?
has been programmed to react to it with specific subconscious impulses that are designed to trigger a shutdown of the chip.
You
Why
want to
wouldn't
share
you
it?
tell me that in the first place?
Because I knew you would overestimate what it could do. You're a fool if you think you can just walk up to a killer and say a magic word. It won't undo what she's become. The decision to act on Svobodka's memories, to repeat them, that was all Daria. Simply shutting down the chip at this point will not be sufficient.
That's for me to decide. What's the override phrase?
Ad hominem 2026. But I warn you, do not turn your back on her. And do not underestimate her responsibility in all of this. We all have terrible nightmares. We all have visions of sick and terrible things we could do. But we don't all act on them. You must be careful around her.
Oh, I'm always careful. I don't need your warning about that.
It is dangerous to be out in the streets tonight.
Back to the train station. Pardon me, gentlemen. Hope you don't mind me coming through this way. Okay, we need to go back to that sewer entrance. I'm gonna wrap this up and then we'll call it a session. I know I changed what I was gonna do, but this felt more interesting. Okay, please don't. Shit. Didn't know there'd be a guy just sitting right there. Okay. No one can see me now, right? Alright, good. I'm gonna run, I don't care. I don't care if you guys hear. Then why does it want me to search around here? What is around here? I'm not seeing anything, or I don't even know if it's even shows me anything. Okay, so the game just wanted me to go through the hole. She was down here when she called? Interesting. Oh, that looks weird.
Oh, thank God. I knew you'd find me. We must hurry before he comes back.
Before who comes back? The man who killed Angela Gunn?
Yes. He knows you're after him. He wanted you to come.
Play along.
So where is he?
He's everywhere. Can you not feel his presence? Are you not scared?
Why did he bring you here? What does he want?
He's using me to get to you. He thinks that by removing your augmentations, he can make you whole again. Quickly, come closer. Help me to get out, and then deal with him. Please, I beg you.
Question. Yeah, tell me more details first.
I need to know where he is first. How long ago did he leave here? Which way did he go?
You've got to be joking. We don't have time for all these questions. If he knows I spoke to you, he will kill me. Please, my ankle. Come closer. You must help me escape.
Attack, confront. Yeah.
You can drop the act, Daria. I know what's going on here. I know there's no one else out there. I ran into an old friend of yours. The name Cipra mean anything to you?
You mean Dr. Cipra? Ugh. Where did you dig him up?
He's worried about you.
He's worried about himself.
Wow,
He's
okay.
worried about Tai Young Medical. They're willing to kill to cover things up, to preserve their precious image. Their reasons are savage compared to mine.
Use keyword.
I don't believe this is who you are. Something changed in you after Cipra's surgery. Made you do things you would never have done otherwise, for reasons that aren't your own. But it's not too late.
Don't be so naive. I am who I've always been. Cipra's surgery, all it did was give me access to another man's technique, his courage to follow through.
I can still help you.
Okay, let's add hominem.
Add hominem 2026.
What did you do? Is that how machines pray?
Listen to me. The neural chip that Dr. Cipra installed in you is in the process of shutting down. Try to focus. This version of you that's been hurting people, I don't believe that was really you.
Then you don't know me very well. Why? Why should this change anything? The procedure of getting access to memory banks that weren't my own. The choice
Human, those are
to
some of their
draw on
memories,
those
right? So
memories
if
was
you have different
mine
memories, that would
alone.
change who you are.
You can't take them from me.
The shutdown process may take some time. There may be lingering effects, but that doesn't mean it's too late to help you.
You really believe that?
I do believe that, 'cause I'm trying to save your life, lady.
Prove it. Approach me. Come. Closer. Save me from all those horrible things Dr. Cipra did. There's nothing to be scared of, right? Surely whatever trace of the harvester was inside me is gone now that you've said the magic words.
Oops, just hit my... Okay, we need
Obviously
to persuade her
more
to
help than I
calm
can
down.
offer, but that doesn't mean it's not out there. Whatever power the neural chip had over you should be diminishing now. You should be able to fight whatever urges Svobodka's memories inspired in you.
I don't need help. You do. You need to be saved. All Augs need to be saved. Svobodka inspired me to... I can make you human again. I have to make you human again to atone for what I am.
Humanize.
This notion you got that augmented people need saving, that there's something less than human. Look, I didn't know her, but I guarantee you Angela Gunn was a human being. Her humanity was defined by her ideas, her passions, the causes she believed in. It had nothing to do with whether or not she was augmented.
Svobodka never saw them as individuals. To him, they were victims of an age that terrified him. Mirror images of the monster.
Wait, was he also augmented?
He believed the entire race was under attack, that mechanization would keep our souls from migrating.
How does that sound like to you when you say it? Migration of the soul? Victims of an age? I'm not talking abstract concepts here. I'm talking about people. Slobodka never saw his victims as human beings because it would have made it impossible to do what he did. He was sick, he was scared. Whatever he was no savior.
You're right. The more he killed, the easier it became. That is why he had to repeat the actions, ritualize them. It was a way of justifying his beliefs.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
For
We're
one
getting
man,
somewhere.
The memory is like an anvil. If you kill 7, you quickly forget the first. It all starts to seem inevitable. Surely it must be obvious to you by now. The Daria
Oh, God damn it,
you came
really?
here to save no longer exists. She hasn't for a long time. All that remains now is his drive, his legacy, his cause.
Right, differentiate his cause, Slobodka. Alright, let's go with differentiate.
His cause, not yours. I don't know the extent to which you're responsible for your actions. Whether you chose to be like him or whether it was completely out of your control. But you are different. If you can recognize that, then maybe you can start distinguishing his motives from your own.
Let's say that I can feel his presence receding. After all this time, maybe I can finally recover the person I was before she pressed procedure. That doesn't undo what I've
Where did
done.
the blood come from in her apartment?
How can I possibly be allowed to walk out of here?
It's not for me
She's
to
fine,
judge you.
right?
I want smarter people than me to look into this neural procedure you underwent. Dig into Cipra and Tai Young.
So you're offering me a fair trial?
I'm not offering anything. But if there's any hope of moving on here, not killing anyone else is a good start.
Okay, that definitely did a lot better than last
Society
time.
has every right to judge you, and it also has a right to hear all about Cipra and Tai Young Medical. I'm not an expert on extenuating circumstances, but I'd say you have an interesting case.
You were right before, about the override process taking time. I can feel him receding. Memories of memories no longer crashing against me like they did. Let me prove it to you. Come closer. I want at least one person to know that I'm no longer what I was.
You put the gun down so I can kind of trust you, right? Approach.
Alright, Daria, we need to get you out of here for real now. This needs to end.
The version of me who did those things to Angela, I cannot even imagine it being me, even though I know it was. Whatever happens now, whatever the authorities decide, I hope you believe me.
Where did you come
What's
from?
going on here? What the hell am I interrupting?
Dude, how the hell did you get here?
Detective Montag,
Daria's got a story to tell you. How you react may have something to do with your thoughts on experimental neural therapies and big medical conglomerates.
I don't understand. Where is the harvester?
I want to turn myself in.
One of you really needs to start explaining.
Oh my god, I don't have that much
I want to
time.
confess to the killings of Angela Gunn, Misha Voracek, Pavel Klima, and Leonie Wolf. I also need to tell you about a neural procedure I underwent. It involves Tai Young Medical and a man named Dr. Nicholas Cipra. I hope you'll listen.
You can handle this from here. Just listen carefully to what she has to say.
Okay, that's it?
All right, Daria. I think you should start at the beginning.
2 years ago, I signed up for a program sponsored by Tai Young Medical.
Hang on.
They said they could help people to become better versions of themselves. It all feels so long ago now. Another lifetime.
I suggest you remember everything you possibly can about this procedure you underwent. Who was involved, when it happened.
Alright,
I'm
that's
not
enough.
that person anymore.
That's enough.
I swear.
Hang on. Save. That's gonna be it for today, guys. We've been recording for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Jesus. Meant to stop recording 40 minutes ago. But oh well. I feel like we've made some progress today. We've definitely moved on to what I feel like is like the final third of the game, probably. And we'll be finishing the game up soon. Maybe the next session or two. But we've been going at it long enough. I'm very, very hungry. I'm hot because I turned my fan off earlier. And I have to stream in a couple of hours, so hope you guys have been enjoying the playthrough so far. Hope I'm keeping it as entertaining as I can, but if not, I apologize. I'm still trying to get the hang of all this still. It's not really in my area of expertise, but no, we're getting there. If you guys are interested, come check out my Twitch. We recently made affiliate, and I plan on keep on going and see how well I can do. If you come and checking me out, I really appreciate it. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. So I hope you guys have a great day, have a great night, get plenty of sleep, plenty to eat, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys when we come back for more Deus Ex. Bye-bye.